We're here at the Meeting Show. My name's Paul Harvey, and I'm here today with Hannah Felton, who is the head of sales at Searcys. Welcome along to the show, Hannah.
Thank you very much, Paul. Great to be here.
Oh, are you having a good show so far?
So far, so good. Yes, I mean it's people are starting to drip through. The team are having some great conversations. So all kicking off in a good way.
Fantastic. Now, you're head of sales at Searcys, like I say, which
Yeah.
and part of your portfolio is H22 Horizon,
Correct.
which
Yes.
is where the Meeting Show hosted buyers' reception, welcome reception, was held. And I just wondered, because it's a fairly new venue, isn't it? I just wondered if you could tell us a bit about the venue, because it's kind of an amazing venue.
It's an incredible venue. So it's London, well, not just London, sorry, it's Europe's highest event space.
Europe's highest event space.
So whilst there are taller buildings, because, for example, the Shard has got the Shard at the top, Horizon 22, the event space actually sits higher. So
Wow.
on a clear day or a clear evening like yesterday, you can see all the way over to Wembley. So it really is, the views are unparalleled.
So
It's
whereabouts is it
beautiful.
then? How'd you get there?
Yeah, Liverpool Street is
Okay.
it's literally across the road from Liverpool Street. Very, very close to the Gherkin, another Searcys
Yeah.
venue.
So it's in the middle of the city.
Middle of the city.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So loads and loads of transport links, very easy to get to.
So how's it going so far? Kind of the venue, H22, has it been popular? I
Oh,
mean, that's a big sell, isn't it? Kind of.
hugely popular,
Yeah.
hugely popular. And the space is so flexible. So in terms of capacities, it can stand 500 guests. And it can seat 280. There is a inbuilt interactive screen which can be personalized for clients' events. All the AV is on site, lighting, tech engineers are all there. So it's a really flexible space. And yeah, we've been very fortunate. We've had an incredible first year and looking to have an even better second year.
Fantastic. So obviously you're head of sales at Searcys, and you've got a number of venues in your portfolio. I was just wondering if we could talk a bit more generally about how meetings and events are going and kind of any trends that you're seeing at the moment.
Absolutely. So yeah, so Searcys is we have 24 event venues, 8 bars and restaurants, all London based except Bath. So very much if I'm talking it's sort of in terms of trends that we're noticing in London. I think this year's been a really interesting year. I think as a whole, we felt post-COVID last year, we were finally starting to settle back into a rhythm. Slight lead time, slightly longer again. And then this year that has all changed again. And those short lead times are back with a vengeance. We sometimes go into month thinking things look perhaps a bit scary and then really picking up in month, which is amazing. But as I know, all of our venue and our competitors will be feeling the pinch of that because it definitely puts a little bit more pressure on the teams. In terms of meetings, actually across our portfolio, they're growing and social events across our portfolio. So summer parties a few years ago were on the up, and that trend has started to move back down in the other direction. But meetings and conferences are growing again. So a show like today is the perfect place to be. So hopefully meet some new clients and people that we're not working with yet.
Yeah. Do you think that was so? Summer parties were on the upcoming. Was that coming out of the pandemic,
I think
or was it pre-pandemic? Are we talking?
so that was coming out of the pandemic.
Okay.
And my feeling is that where companies were operating hybrid working or sort of fully home working, that those social events became more important. And a lot of companies started to move away from just doing the annual Christmas party to doing a couple of social events to get their team together. And we're noticing a shift, a lot more people coming back into the city, a lot more people working in office again. And it seems that that's now having an impact on those summer social events. So some companies are still running them, but it's definitely across all of our sites. So we've got marquees that go up at Inner Temple, at Gray's Inn, and the HAC have got a huge outdoor space. So we've got quite a few summer party venues, and certainly this year as I said, it's moving slightly away from those increases
Yeah.
we saw a
But
few years
meetings
ago.
and events are on the rise, so it's
Meeting
kind of
events are
like a
right.
crossing over sort of thing.
Exactly. And as I said, I think every year we're kind of adapting, um, and the trends are changing.
Yeah. So it's an exciting time then for meetings and events at a venue.
It is an exciting time for meetings and events. Yeah, no, it is. And I think for companies it's such an important part of their event schedule to either invite clients in or their teams in, to showcase what they're doing, and they want exceptional venues to do that in.
Yeah. Any other trends that you can share with us at all from the venue
I mean, it's
side?
probably a trend that has been growing for a number of years. But a lot of people will do kind of a dual event now. So we see a lot more meetings going into receptions.
Okay.
A lot more sort of smaller meetings going into dinners. I think again, it's when companies are getting people together. It's kind of really utilising that time, and killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. So certainly at 116 Pall Mall, they've got a huge number of different spaces and a lot of flexibility. So they are often hosting a daytime conference that will then go into a 2-hour reception afterwards to give people that opportunity to socialise. Of course, sustainability remains hugely important, and something that's not going away. And Searcys as a company, we have our sustainability pledges, to ensure that we're sort of at the forefront of spearheading that in the industry.
Yeah. So finally, what's the rest of the year looking like? Is it busy?
So the last quarter of the year. So for Searcys, the last quarter of the year is October, November, December. Pacing incredibly well. December already looking very, very positive. I think July this year is looking at the moment like it's going to be slower, but as I said, June was looking like that
Yeah.
6 weeks ago, and it's not going to be like that. So we'll see. But I think, yeah, look, from September onwards, you just ramp up until the end of the year when everyone gets the rest over Christmas. Yes.
Fantastic. All right, Hannah. Well, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.